Hello everyone, since this is the first video in my Korean bootcamp series, I wanted to quickly give you kind of an update on things. If you want to skip straight to the gameplay, you can just click on the timestamp in the description below. First off, I am in Korea. I'm in Korea for about 2 months. I played a few days of Korean solo queue already, and the main reason I haven't recorded any videos is because my account actually started in Bronze 1. So the account didn't get given any MMR, and I've climbed up all the way from the depths of Bronze 1. So currently I'm sitting in Emerald 2 with a pretty solid win rate, and my MMR now is about D1 Master. I've started to get Master players in my game. So yeah, I have like reasonable MMR, which has been good, but I mean, it's taking quite a few games to get here. And if you did want to watch these games, some of the VODs are available on Twitch. The Twitch VODs in Korea are pretty inconsistent. Like, they seem to get uploaded sometimes they don't. Alternatively, if you go to the live section on my YouTube, all the VODs are here. There is one, the day one VOD is not on here. It's actually my Shok coaching channel. So I'll put that in the description below. You will also find my OPGG, just Shok KR2, but also found in the description below if you want to check that out. Other than that, don't really have much to say. Just come watch on twitch.tv/ShokLol and enjoy the video. Alright, so our first game here is Tristana versus Lux. Now this was blind pick Tristana. Tristana is probably the single best mid on the patch. I think Tristana and LeBlanc are both pretty S tier in terms of being both strong and blind picks, and I think Corki is a little bit below them. So I'll be playing a lot of those. This game, even though Lux is a bad matchup, the Merc's value is extremely high, so really good against both the mid jungle, also very, very good against Hui. So I think I'm just going to go for first item Mercs. And in these matchups where they have some sort of ability to stop you from jumping on them, you know, something like Lux Q, a lot of the time you can just play to push and sustain. I don't know why this guy's bouncing with me, but I like it. So I'll probably just try spam push this guy in. I mean, the OP thing about these champs is that you have basically infinite sustain, and they don't have infinite mana, which is nice. So in a lot of these matchups, you do actually just look to start Q or E and just play for the push instead. So yeah, I'm just going to start on this wave early, get pushing on. Not sure if I'm going to show my ability. I might actually skill W if she skills E. Okay, yeah, so I could skill W and just jump on her. I think that is the play. So with your bone plating at level 1, you can just go for a trade like this, and normally it's going to be pretty good for you, especially because you're out to sustain. It is important, I guess, so that's like a response to seeing them start E, because if they start Q, then you definitely want to play for a different ability. You definitely want to play for E or Q. I think depending on how difficult you find CSing with E. But this is pretty good. I mean, nice, but I'm going to kill already, and we're getting some push early. I'm going to try to get level 2 here, and then I'm just going to go the moment I get it. So we should be able to get another nice little trade here. Very good for us. Nice. Okay, so this is super good for us. I mean, we have so much extra sustain over here, so even trades would be quite good for us, but better than even is great. So I'm just going to come and drop a ward early. I would harass under tower if I were a mage, but Trist is not that good at harassing under towers, so I just use that time to get a ward instead. And then we just go back to spam pushing. I mean, we're very hard to gank, and we have, you know, infinite push, infinite sustain. Really not that balanced, I think. We could let the wave come out if we wanted to set up a gank maybe, but I've found on this server that just pushing for Prio is better a lot of the time. I had two actually I lost one, and I had another very close game to not having Prio at the Scuttle Crab fight, so I'm addicted to Prio these days, and yeah, I mean, it's kind of a bad habit, I think, because I don't think it's always good to do, but at least in the elos I've been playing in, I've found that the Prio has been worth it a lot of the time. I'm just gonna... Oh my god, okay, that was pretty psychotic. I think I'm dead. Damn, okay, nice play. That was a little bit of a misplay by me. I mean, I was hugging a little too far up, I think, and that allowed that play to happen. If I were hugging more to bot side, it probably wouldn't be possible, but nice flash from Lux. Does get me killed, but it should be okay. I mean, the thing is that I mean, it doesn't affect my lane too much. It's obviously bad for jungle because a snowball echo could be pretty problematic, but yeah, I mean, this guy having no flash means he's quite punishable, and I don't think it... I mean, it doesn't impact my lane in the sense that, like, I will still get Prio and everything, right? So yeah, we got our MR, and we'll just keep pushing aggressively here. That was a nice play, and that is something that is a lot more difficult about Korea, is that junglers gank a lot more often, and if you make small little misplays like that, you will definitely get punished. So anyway, let's keep spam pushing this wave. We just need to make sure we heavily hug the bot side, since we know the echo is currently top. I think I'm actually just going to bomb this wave, get it pushed all the way under the tower. So Just got to make sure I really hug into this pocket. You can see here, and this is something that's very important when you're playing mid, make sure you're very heavily leaning to one side. Normally just staying in the middle of the lane is not cool. Come drop a ward here. I could quickly roam bot, actually. Yeah, this might be an opportunistic gank here, especially if he runs this way. Actually, looks like he's dead. Oh, never mind. I mean, that's freebie for me. Oh, nice. Oh my god, this guy's 0-3. I was wondering why I was only worth 200 gold. That was kind of nice. So that was just, I had Prio. I was going for deep ward. And Wei happened to be there, so, I mean, we take those. Echo at this time, I think, I mean, he could have taken Gragas' top side, or he could be resetting bot. I think it probably makes more sense that he took Gragas' top side, because I think he doesn't want to play around bot at all. But yeah, I mean, it doesn't really matter too much for us. I mean, especially with Lux no flash, I don't think we're gankable. Should be able to keep showing in. Okay, Echo shows top, which is really good for us. Maybe they can even get some kills there. I could maybe look at that after the wave. Depends how long that goes. Oh, nice. Gwen's smurfing. Oh, wow. They killed everyone. Okay, beast. So I will continue to shove mid. And this is why Trist is so OP, right? Because, like, Echo ganked mid. And obviously, like, that's good. Echo got a kill. But one of the best things about ganking mid is that you're expecting that lane to then have Prio from then on, right? And mid Prio means, like, it's easier to roam. It's easier to get better wards, like I did on their Raptors, and contest scuttles and everything. Problem with Trist is that, like, even in her losing matchups, you know, lanes like, well, Wei or Lux or whatever, she still gets Prio, which is really, really annoying. Now, I might be able to lean. Yeah, I think lean. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, not good. Kind of got baited in there a little bit, but, yeah, I thought he was going to go. My bad. I mean, I should be okay, though. I mean, I can base for Mercs. Alternatively, like, I can probably out-sustain her here. So, like, notice how even though I'm low health, she is a lot lower on mana. And attacking your opponent's mana bar is very important on Trist. So here, I'm just going to look to spam push, get as many, like, fleet absorb life procs as I can. Really try and make it so that she gets forced out of this lane before I do. I also just noticed on the minimap that there is honey fruit in the top river. So I'm going to quickly come grab that. And that's something you can think about as well. Is if Tristana's existing sustain weren't enough, having Prio over mid also means that you have access to honey, which is just another long bonus in Tristana's long line of OP things. So, oh wow, like that. He's getting quite aggro here. Now I do need to be careful because I guess, like, because Echo stopped me from doing the fruit for a while, it did actually mean I was late to mid, which means Lux does have one wave of Prio, which is kind of annoying. Because normally she wouldn't have that, but she got it just because, yeah, Echo forced me off basically. Now, I don't really know what I can do from here. I don't know, I can maybe walk this way. He needs help. Nice dodge. I think I can get him out. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, we can fight it on it. Yeah, I like that. Just gonna focus down the Xante. I don't think Lux has any damage yet. Oh my god, just got away from that guy. I have ult still if I need it. Oh, we can maybe chase. No, I think I just quickly clear this ping and then go mid. We better not steal this. So we're going to shove this in, and then we're probably just going to look for a reset. This game's looking pretty good. I mean, bot lane looks hella chaotic, but it seems like they're winning. And we should be very ahead of Lux here, because we're going to get our Mercs. And then once we get Mercs, we're basically invincible. So could stay around for this plate, but I think it's better I just base, get the tempo, get back on the map early, and then look to pressure. So I will reset. I'm going to grab my Mercs, and then I'm going to grab my recurve. So this is normally the best component, the recurve. And the reason is that it just gives you so much push over the lane. And that's, like, again, just everything for Tristana, is just getting that spam push. So I will come mid here, and I will, yeah, I'll shove this, and then what? I think, well, they have one window to move. I'm just going to ping that. I mean, Lux isn't that good at roaming, so maybe they don't need to be careful, but I just want them to be aware of it, I guess. Hopefully they don't die. Wow, Gwen is just absolutely destroying. I mean, that's you know, that's what I like to see. I blind pick mid, he counter pick top, and I go even, and he carries. So, you know, that's good. We might be able to look for some jumps on it here. So normally once you hit Mercs in these matchups, you can actually just jump on your opponent and just hit, right? So, like, I was scared to jump before because of Lux Q, but honestly now, I can probably just tank it, given that I sustain so much. Might be able to invade with Gragas here. That's still a level 5 Echo, so I should be able to come to this. Just hit. See where he goes. I'm just gonna come this. I'm actually surprised he bothered ulting. Seems so pointless to me. Okay, anyway, got good damage. I have Mercs, so I should be fine. Mercs is so broken. And the thing is, like, that it might not look like it, but that's so favorable for me. Like, I have... Watch my health bar. Yeah, I'm gonna go from like 300 health to like at least half HP in like a couple waves. As long as I don't take any like random damage. I also have TP worst case. Okay, Gragas wants the mid gank. I'm just gonna try hug the bot side just to try and lean again the Lux towards my Gragas. Okay. Doesn't look like we're gonna go for that, but yeah, I mean look at my health, right? Like it's going up so quickly. And the thing is, Lux just does not have the mana, even with chapter, to get through all that. So once again, we get Prio. We can help Gragas do whatever he wants to do. We can also just hide in fog here. If you have nothing to do, sometimes you can just hide in fog and just look for these little trades. So we got the Mercs, which is really nice. Get a nice big trade there. Should be able to get out. Oh my god, that was actually a lot closer than I thought it would be. Yeah, she does a lot of damage. Kind of crazy. Well, I mean, that was a bit psychotic, I guess, but I do have to TP. Fine. And then I can just go back to doing exactly what I was doing. That, I actually can't believe she did so much damage. How broken is Lux? I'm gonna TP to that creep and not let her have it. If she tries to go for it, I could jump on her head again. Yeah, see if we can get another trade. Oh my god, what is this? Bro, KOREA is different, man. What is that? Holy shit, okay, I see you. Alright, let me flip. Oh, Jesus Christ. That is so funny to me. I'm an absolute maniac. I've never been ganked like that in my whole life. Okay, so should be able to kill Cassandra here, I think. Yeah, looks like a free kill. Nice. And Lux is pretty low and has to base. Ooh, almost quick scope. Wait, this guy's so low. And also we kind of want to kill her. I don't think we'll be able to, but yeah, we'll just keep shoving. And I still can't believe that Cassandra, man. That's insanity. Alright, let's shove mid, and how close are we to Kraken? Still a little bit off, so we want to try stay on the map until we have Kraken if we can. Okay, TPs. So because she TPs mid, we'll try and use our Prio elsewhere. Looks like this is just like an absolute 15 GG. Wow, what is going on up here? Yeah, I mean, this was an absolute turbo banger, it looks like. You know, nice and quick. I mean, yeah, this is... It's a nice game, right? It's just your whole team wins. I could run down to this. I guess Cassandra is also just running. Yeah, I think I am going to run to this fight. Can I save Ezreal? I don't think so. I guess I could just go mid. I mean, the thing is, like, Lux... Oh my god. I was going to say, Lux isn't showing, so, like, she probably should be around. Dragon, don't do that. Oh my god, no. Hey, how'd that not hit me? A little bit of a height diff in the river. Yeah, come back mid. So Lux doesn't have ult, so it's actually good if I can just force fight with. I'm gonna take this pink and Echo. Okay, Echo's top, so it's just 1v1 right now. Let's try and bait out an ability before we jump on her. Okay, no E. Try and get more aggro. Maybe bait the Q. We can. Doesn't look like she's gonna use it. It's so broken though, like that you just get Prio like that. Right, like I've had Prio like almost the whole lane minus like 1 or 2 windows, and that just, I mean, that allows Gragas to do what he's doing, right? And just like constantly invade. The Echo. I think I could quickly look bot. I have Prio over mid. I'm just gonna run in here. KOREA's fighting just all the time, so like having Prio is actually, it means so much more on this. You know, like there are a lot of games I play in OC and I just have Prio like the entire lane, but like nothing happens. So like, what can I do with it? But I find here that I'm just like roaming non-stop, and it's not so much because I think like roaming is OP. It's just because there's like always a fight happening. You know, like. Normally what I say is like, okay, well, when you get Prio, you like look at the map and you see what you can do, right? You can see if you can roam to another lane or whatever. But here, it's like, well, I can basically guarantee that like every time I have Prio, someone's fighting somewhere, which is, yeah, that's crazy. Absolutely psychotic. But it also means, I think that if you're really good in lane phase and like you get Prio, and also if you can play the OP champs like Trist, it means a lot, right? Because if you have this move, like this game has been very, even though Lux is, I actually think Lux has played pretty well. She hasn't actually had any impact in terms of like, she's lost a lot of plates. Like I've had constant mid Prio. I guess like she got a really good play at like the gank, right? Level 3 or whatever. But what I mean is like the game has suffered a lot for her not having Prio. And like that's, I would say actually this game, not really anything to do with her skill, but more to do with just Tristana being broken. The thing is, like, the mid-meta at the moment is very limited, I think, in Hyler. I mean, I'm sure you guys have seen those tweets of, like, the Tristana Hui... Was it Tristana Hui Corki? Just those 3 being played over and over, and yeah, I mean, those are the 3 best mids, right? I guess LeBlanc is good, too. LeBlanc is banned a lot on KOREA, though. I've been noticing that, like, a lot of games, in fact, this game as well, LeBlanc was banned by both teams. So, yeah, it gets banned a lot. I think this game is pretty over, to be honest, but we will put on the finishing touches, so we're just going to... run it down mid and take this turret. Just gonna push this all down. I can maybe take some camps. I was gonna say, look at the raptors, but on. Okay, should be able to take this. Oh my god, it's a lot of people here. I'll ward that. I mean, we've already broken top inhib at 14 minutes, so I imagine there's not too long left in this game. Oh, it's so nice to see my top lane counter pick winning though, because I was in a bit of a toxic mindset. You know, I was kind of thinking like, man, like there's I just like never do anything with counter pick. I swear mid counter pick's so much better. But then I see something like this and I'm like, damn, like, you know, maybe top counter pick is OP. Okay, so let's clear this pink. Oh wait, the Echo's still alive? I was like I was dead. Well, he is now. Let me take those. Nice. Okay, so we'll just go shove mid, and then we'll probably take some raptors. I imagine AFF here in 2 minutes, or 2 seconds, but let's see. Let's see if someone on their team is feeling Titanic. Yep, looks like an FF. So I will quickly take a look at the post game. I think I promote to Emerald 1 off this game, but I'll quickly check the MMR of the game for you guys, because it was not an Emerald MMR game. So off that, I promoted to Emerald 1, which is nice damage. Oh my god, bit of an Ezreal gap. Let's check the MMR. So yeah, it looks like it was mostly a D1 lobby. This guy was D4, but he was probably a Smurf. So yeah, I did have some Masters in my games earlier, like I said, but hopefully we get into the actual kind of like Master Chow games pretty soon. Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Again, if you want to see more, go ahead and like, subscribe. There's plenty of other Korean content already to look at. If you go to my Twitch or if you go to my YouTube live page, there'll be lots of videos coming. I'll try and, you know, make sure that any video or sorry, any game that I play against any notable pro player, that will end up on here for sure. And maybe I'll make some games, you know, not only will I upload the video, but I might upload me reviewing it as well. So anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe once again, and I'll see you next.